was in New York, taking care of some business with some labels and artists out there. I flew back to Chicago that Tuesday, but Sunday night, or was it Monday morning, still in New York, I put a tweet out and I said, yo, Zack TV gonna take over the Kenneka Jenkins case, and I'm gonna give y'all the real answers, because everybody was like, the police isn't doing anything, what the bam. So I'm like, I'm gonna take over the case. When I got back to Chicago on Monday night, like Tuesday morning, my house was broken into. All my camera equipment was like taken and shit like that. The laptop, everything was taken. And a lot of people was like, yo, and this shit never happened before. Like, I deal with this shit all the time. I go out of town every fucking week. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people was like, yo, somebody broke in your house because you said you was gonna take the case or whatever. Then I started receiving all type of death threats, emails, calls. Like, I did a live talking about it. It's just like at probably 50K. Somebody was like, yo, stay with the rappers. Don't stick your nose in other people's business, all type of shit. And I'm like, yo, she's a young black girl, and I got sisters. And I know y'all probably got sisters, aunts, mothers. That could have been your child, your grandchild, your sister, your aunt, or whatever. And I know you'll want answers as well. I wanted answers. At first, I wasn't going to I stay focused. I'm on my money. I wasn't going to get into the case, but then I got further into it. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take it full-fledged, like, whatever. Even though people was like, yo, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna shut you down, whatever. I missed a lot of money taking this case. A lot of fucking money, my nigga. Like, I travel every week. I haven't left Chicago since I got back from New York because I've been focused on this case. I interviewed, what's the guy's names? Well, I interviewed 3 of the main guys that was in the footage. Literally, that was in the Irene, like, Facebook footage or whatever. I interviewed Irene Roberts. That interview was crazy. Like, that was nuts, because I asked her everything that y'all want to know. I asked her everything, literally, from why do you tell them, who did you tell park? Who did you tell come up to the ninth floor? You understand what I'm saying? Why was your lips shaking? I asked her everything. I'm definitely putting that footage out right now. Irene Roberts' family, her mother and her father, literally, they told me don't release it yet. So it's a lot of shit I would have been released. I can't. You understand what I'm saying? Even my attorneys told me do not release it yet until the police put out their the autopsy report and say she was found dead because of this or that or whatever. I'm actually getting in touch with an autopsy. What you call that? Because I want to have my own private investigation about it, because it came up inconclusive twice. I called the guys. They said we don't see anything wrong with her body. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We can't come up with the cause of death. I never voiced my opinion, but I personally think it's bullshit. I don't think that shorty, I'm not gonna call it. I don't think Kenneka Jenkins walked into the freezer. I've been to the Crown Plaza. They told me if I come again, they're gonna have me arrested for trespassing. I got some of the top lawyers in the country. So I'm like, yo, is you serious? Like, I'm a journalist. This is what I do. You understand what I'm saying? They really don't want me to expose the hotel. Use all facts. Use all facts. They don't want me to like, I had an interview with the security guard that worked what was his shift? 11 to 7. So he worked 11 to 7 on September 8th, 2007. That Friday going into that Saturday. I got pictures of him. I really did a top-notch investigation. I got pictures of him and everything. At first, he agreed. At first, he was like, nah, I'm not doing an interview with nobody. I didn't speak to WGN. I didn't speak to any news stations. I'm not speaking with you. That's fine. Okay. I said, if you have nothing to hide, you'll do an interview with Zack TV. Because the people that was inside the room with Kenneka Jenkins that was on Facebook Live, they did an interview with Zack TV. Why wouldn't you do an interview? Do you have something to hide? So you say, okay, I agree. After 2 or 3 days, he's like, okay, I'll do it. Then when it was time for the interview, he stopped answering his phone, stopped replying to text messages. I sent him an email. It's crazy. I did conduct an interview with a manager of the hotel. His shift was 11 to 7 at night as well. That's kind of weird. His interview is kind of weird. Like, he was basically ducking my questions. I asked him something, he'll try to reiterate it. You know what I'm saying? That furthermore shows me you guys have something to hide. Like, why aren't you giving me any straight answers? Like, what's up? What's going on?